Do you want more success, more growth, more results? Then it's time for the Boundless Success Accelerator from the Modern Observer Group. This isn't your average coaching program. It's where top performers come to dominate. Weekly group sessions, on-demand coaching, a community that's got your back, and a power-packed library of tools to supercharge your business and career. No more excuses, no more waiting. Get in, level up, and start building the life you've been dreaming about. Visit us at modernobserver.com/boundless success to join today. Let's get you to the next level.
We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Iran threatens escalation. The White House alters Biden's statement, the loss of a musical legend, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Iran is threatening to retaliate against Israel and the United States with a complex response involving even more powerful warheads and other weapons, said Iranian and Arab officials briefed on the plans. It remains to be seen whether the Iranian threats are real or just tough talk. Israel's punishing airstrike against Iran on October 26th shredded the country's strategic air defenses, leaving it badly exposed and sharply raising the risks to Iran if it follows through. So far, Israel has refrained from hitting Iran's oil and nuclear facilities, essential to its economy and its security. But that calculus could change, Israeli officials have said. Israel's punishing airstrike against Iran last month shredded Tehran's strategic air defenses and severely damaged missile production facilities, leaving it badly exposed to future attacks, according to U.S. and Israeli officials. Israel struck key facilities for producing solid-fueled missiles and knocked out Russian-made S-300 missile defense systems. Tehran still has hundreds of missiles that can reach Israel and do significant damage should they penetrate Israeli defenses. But the damage to Iran's air defenses would make it easier for Israel to retaliate against even more sensitive targets, including the country's leadership, energy infrastructure, and perhaps nuclear sites. White House officials allegedly altered the official transcript of President Biden's garbage remark despite concerns by official White House stenographers, according to a report by the Associated Press. According to a transcript prepared by the stenographers, Biden called former President Trump supporters garbage on Tuesday when he told Voto Latino, "The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters." The White House press office transcript rendered the quote as supporters with an apostrophe S instead of supporters, which aides claimed was criticizing comedian Tony Hinchcliffe specifically and not Trump supporters. An email and two officials confirmed that the press office made the changes after conferring with Biden in a breach of protocol and transcript integrity. NBC's Saturday Night Live may have broken federal regulations governing airtime with the appearance of Vice President Kamala Harris this weekend, according to an FCC official. FCC Commissioner Brendan Carr says the appearance may have violated the equal time rule, a requirement that public broadcast organizations offer comparable time and placement to qualifying candidates during a major election. Carr said Harris's appearance on SNL may have broken the rule if NBC did not also send an invitation to President Trump. This is a clear and blatant effort to evade the FCC's equal time rule, Carr wrote of Harris's appearance. The purpose of the rule is to avoid exactly this type of biased and partisan conduct, a licensed broadcaster using the public airwaves to exert its influence for one candidate on the eve of an election. unless the broadcaster offered equal time to other qualifying campaigns. In order to avoid FCC fines, NBC gave Trump time to speak during its NASCAR broadcast. Federal Reserve officials are expected to cut interest rates by 1/4 percentage point at their meeting Thursday because inflation has continued to make progress towards their 2% goal. Officials began lowering rates at their previous meeting in September by making a larger half-point cut. They are trying to figure out where exactly rates should settle after high inflation over the past 3 years led to a dramatic series of rate increases. While the target rate is 2%, the 2% rate is not a cumulative rate. In total, since the Biden administration took office, inflation has risen 20%. NVIDIA will replace Intel in the Dow Jones Industrial Average this week, a swap that reflects their reversal of fortunes with the tech industry. Sherwin-Williams will replace Dow Inc. as well. S&P Dow Jones Indices, which manages the 30-stock benchmark, said the changes were made to ensure a more representative exposure to the semiconductors industry and the materials sector. They are effective prior to the open of trading on November 8th. Quincy Jones, a voracious music lover and jazz musician who played myriad instruments, scored more than 30 films, and produced some of the world's most popular records, has passed away. He was 91. He died peacefully late Sunday at his Bel Air home, surrounded by family, said his publicist Arnold Robinson. Tonight, with full but broken hearts, we must share the news of our father and brother Quincy Jones's passing, his family said in a statement. And although this is an incredible loss for our family, we celebrate the great life that he lived and know there will never be another like him. Racking up 80 Grammy nominations and 28 wins over his career, Jones produced Michael Jackson's albums Off the Wall, Bad, and Thriller, the second best-selling album of all time in the U.S., according to the Recording Industry Association of America. He forged his connection with Jackson after helping produce the music for The Wiz, the Broadway adaptation of The Wizard of Oz that starred the pop singer and singer Diana Ross. Jones also devoted much of his life to social causes, pioneering a model of celebrity activism when he produced the song We Are the World in 1985, conducting 46 big-name artists who performed to raise money for Ethiopian famine relief. That's The Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcasts app, YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.